Ready for Mrs. Superintendent Rachel Givens.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Right?
I'd like for Principal Joe Burgess to please come forward, the proud principal of Chiles High School. And as he's coming forward, I'd like to recognize Rachel Givens of Chiles High School, who was the Class 3A girls individual state champion in cross country. And what a great honor.
All right.
Principal Burgess, tell us about Rachel.
Well, before I begin, Mr. Superintendent, I just want to also let you know I have two groups here tonight. Rachel with cross country, and I also have our championship swim team. But
that's my next set of notes.
But but I also want to give a shout out to all us high schools across Leon County. First of all, Raider Nation with their drum line, but also Lincoln and the Godby for getting into the state title game.
Yeah.
You know, we're not just. You know, I would certainly like our team to be there, but I also going to support our schools there and hope that they're successful. But just to tell you a little bit about Rachel, and anybody who is a member of Coach Gowan's cross-country team, you're going to work. You're going to put in a lot of effort, a lot of stressful times in putting together that effort. And anyone who got a chance to watch the state championship meet, Rachel had two young ladies in front of her. And I think somewhere around the last half mile, began to make her move. And she made a move so well, we didn't even see the other two young ladies. I mean, she dusted them. And it was just great because she prepared. She went out there to Appalachia and to the course out there and really trained and got herself ready. And it just shows about hard work and preparation. And also, when you have a goal set forth, and accomplish it. And so at this time, I'd like to call up my athletic director, Mike Edo, also Rachel, and I believe Coach Gowan is in here somewhere. So y'all want y'all come on up. And I apologize, there's no video with this presentation.
I think we can handle it.
And Coach Young, if you say a few words about Rachel, please.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank the school board for having us again tonight. Very hard act to follow. I usually go first when I've been here, and I have to follow zip lining. Me and Miss Bowen, we're going to go together.
All right, all right. I'll need help.
I've never done it either, but I really want to do it. And the drum line from Rickers that was here tonight, like you said, they were amazing. Very, very talented. First of all, a little bit about Rachel. She's a senior at Chiles, very good student, takes many AP classes, and does a great job in the classroom, as well as on the cross-country course and track and field as well. She's our third individual state champion in cross-country at Chiles, and like Joe Burgess said, Mr. Burgess said, our principal, she was the fastest runner of the day that day, and I know she got tired of driving out to Appalachia Regional Park twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday, which gets us back a little bit later, Coach Edo, but I think it paid off. No one knew the course better than Chiles High School, and we took advantage of the state cross-country meet being in Tallahassee for the first time ever. Oh. So thank Mr. Pons for maybe having a hand in that, and Mr. Ricky Bell and all the administrators and athletic directors and in the community. But thank you for bringing it to Tallahassee. We've traveled for many years. I've never been able to run in my hometown, and I think it made a difference for Rachel. And like Mr. Burgess said, Rachel was standing there. She was 6 seconds behind with a half mile to go, and they were two girls ahead of her with a half mile to go, and that's a pretty big deficit with only an 800 to go. Not only did she make it up, she beat them by 16 seconds in the last 800, which is kind of unheard of. So that's pretty amazing. And I don't know exactly what she was feeling or going through at that time. I said, you can do it, you know, you got them right where you wanted them, and look on her face. I don't know if she agreed with me or not because she was hurting pretty bad, but it's one thing about her though, she won't give up, she won't quit, she'll fight you to the end. And you know, when, like Mr. Burgess said, when she come across the line, she was the first runner across the line, and you couldn't even see the other two runners. And you know, but when she went by them, she didn't slow down. She kept picking it up and came across first. I want to thank Mr. Burgess for his support, being our brand new principal. Coach Mike Edo, brand new athletic director, the Chiles High School, for their support this year, and also for Dr. Alan Cox, who's back there, that's been here quite a few times with us in the past and with some of our good teams that we had. And like you said earlier, Rachel's an outstanding student. She's on the honor roll, high academic student as well as an outstanding runner. So
good. Excellent.
thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And thank you, Rachel. I have to say, would you like to have a word?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
No, ma'am. They promised I wouldn't have to talk.
I promised her she would have to speak.
Okay. Well, are you about to introduce your next group, Joe? Yeah.
When we get finished with this one,
Okay,
ma'am.
go right ahead.
Well, you want to keep it rolling? Or?
Yes.
Okay, put them all
I want to
together.
say a couple of things to Rachel, but go ahead, Mr. Superintendent.
Let's, if it's okay, Madam Chair, if you would, let's go ahead and address, because there's a few things I wanted to say about the next group, and I wanted to say something about Rachel also.
Yes.
So you
Okay.
want to go first?
No, sir, you go ahead.
Okay, Rachel, first, what you've done is you're a role model for all of our student athletes, and I just want to
Yes.
congratulate you on that. And I know how hard that he works you. I know, because I hear a lot. So I know that you had to train very hard, and I know your family's very proud of you. And I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you as your superintendent, and that's the type of role model we need for all of our student athletes. So congratulations to you.
Thank you. Yes, it is. Her father's here, Mr. Crumpler? Yes. Would the father of Rachel stand, please? Hey, sir. Thank you for sharing your daughter with us. May I say to you, Rachel, this morning I read your story in the Tallahassee Democrat, and I thought, this girl did all of that, and she'd been sick prior to going out to run, and you were able to go in there and dust all those other people? Well, maybe you just need to be sick to rest up a little bit to go out and do what you did. So we thank you for your persistence and your dedication and your determination to win. You make us all proud. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. Okay, next.
Okay, Madam Chair, this time we're going to recognize the Chiles High School girls swimming and diving team. They're the Class 2A state champions for 2012, and I think this is the third time
year
in a row.
Yes.
So congratulations to each and every one of you for this accomplishment. We're proud of you. 3 times straight is pretty unbelievable. And great effort. And Principal Burgess, I know you're very proud of this group also.
Absolutely. And I think it's important to tell the community the kind of work that our student athletes do on a daily basis. Sometimes their work just goes unnoticed. Mm-hmm. If you're ever driving by, I believe, 4:30 in the morning? And I said that, 4:30 in the morning, these young ladies are up. They are training.
Oh, my God.
They're getting after it. Oh, by the way, they get to school on time.
Very good.
Oh, by the way, you should just check their GPAs. I mean, it's just ridiculous when you look at it. I mean, it's just a great group of girls. But then, oh no, in the afternoon, they go back to train again. And then they get their studies done. And they've had this kind of commitment and effort since they were young. And many of them have received scholarship offers, and I forgot Rachel as well. They received scholarship offers, and not only because of the academics, because of the athletic prowess, but that's because they have put in the work. And it's really amazing, and a lot of their classmates don't even know the kind of work that they put in. But they really have sacrificed to get to the point where they are, where they have this kind of recognition. So I just want to tell them I'm proud of them, and the fact that you can survive chlorine for that long and be as successful as you are. At this time, I want to call back up Coach Edo, and then I also want to call up Coach Moore and the entire swim team. Y'all come on up. Come on up, ladies.
Yeah. I know. And while they're coming up, Chris, get your camera ready because we're going to do pictures with this group and with Rachel, please. Yes, when we finish. Mm-hmm.
Nobody ever warns me when I have to speak, so I apologize. I didn't prepare anything. I was watching the team and I was, oh God, I have to say something, don't I? This was my first season coaching the girls and the boys team. Coach Pritchard stepped down, and I was fortunate enough to be offered the job. And so I'm kind of glad that I didn't mess up.
That's a good line.
Coach Moore, you're quite an accomplished swimmer yourself, are you not?
Yes. Not like these girls, no. These girls and the boys, but this team made it so much fun for me as a coach, which I don't know if that's rare or not. This is my first time coaching any team, but it was fun going to Truesdale Aquatic Center and seeing these kids every day after school and getting to know them to the point where, you know, down the road when they're in college and stuff like that, I look forward to hearing about them doing great things and, you know, keeping in touch, and I want to know how they're doing. Most people don't really understand the sport of swimming. It's not just a sport, it's a lifestyle. As he said, you wake up super early and then you still have to go to school and perform academically like the other students do, and then they go to practice again. They don't get off of practice until, what time do you guys finish? 5:30? Yeah, and then they have to go home and eat dinner and do their homework and then do it all over again the next day. They do weekend practices. They are gone at 3-day swim meets quite often. So it's a huge time commitment. And even at our meets, I told them it was okay to bring their books with them to study, and you'll see them over there. They'll cheer on their teammates, but then they're doing study groups at their meets. Wow. So high-achieving, all-around, well-rounded kids. You know, very, very fond of this group of kids. I'm very proud of them. And then a three-peat, which is amazing and very rare. So
Wonderful.
you guys should all be very proud of yourselves.
Great.
Very
Thank
nice.
you so
Madam
much.
Chair, do you want me to introduce them?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, if you guys can. Don't look
Right.
scared. I'm the one that has to speak.
Yes.
Okay, you guys walk up when I come. All right, Cece Williams. Yay. Alyssa Yambermal. Delaney Barnard. Leah Lombardi. Madison Upton. Christina Pareda. Allie Lombardi. And Michaela Ayers.
Yay. It's your time.
Condense it. We need to get a lot.
Slap it right there.
Okay, that's good. 2, 3. Everyone good? All right. School board members stay there. Swim team will come down. And then
Rachel.
Thank you, Rachel.
Good job.
I can outrun her in the cross country meet.
Well, he was on the bike. I think he had to go.
I got no chance. Come on, coach.
there we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Out. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All right. Good job. Rachel, congratulations. Good night.
Madam Chair, could we recognize the parents of the swimmers? I know that's a grueling task to take. Are there any parents here, or are you guys all? Yes. Yeah.
Well, the parents
Thank you
of these
for
groups,
the
please
folks that
stand.
drove these kids to
Yes.
the pool hour after hour.
Thank you, parents. Thank you so much. We had not forgotten. We were going to do that, and we certainly would love to have you stay with us for the remainder of the meeting, but we understand. He said, Mr. Crumpler, were you going to say something as we're about to?
I'm going to take a moment of personal privilege, and just out of curiosity, how many of you girls swam attack? Every one of you? That's what I thought. Okay.
How many of you are seniors? That's 4. Okay, good.
Congratulations.
Good. We'll see you next year. How about that? Okay, thank you. All right.